hello, boys and girls.
Hi.
What a wonderful day it is today in our money-based economy. Well, sit back and relax and get ready for the guy who's about to ruin everything.
It's an
I'm
acquired
puzzled.
taste.
Are you really seriously suggesting that Jesus Christ was a mushroom?
Wayne, Jesus was a mushroom Roberts.
Well, folks,
You
are
are
losing
dealing
their
with
taste buds.
a secret cult, a secret society.
Welcome to Waning Interest.
Welcome to the Waning Interest Podcast. Wednesday, September 9th, 2020. The Babbling Dabbler is back. I was watering my cactuses. How are you? It's been a while. My apologies to the whips, even though they understand and even though there's so many hours on the Patreon page that they can access that, you know, it's hard to get through. I'm proving that in less than a minute 30. So there. I'm just talking about consistency. I've taken a break. I'll get to that. And I know you're glad, as much as me, because you have no idea how. Well, maybe you do. Yeah, you do. You do have an idea. You can just set it somewhere else if it's not in the talking to yourself realm and recording it and then throwing it on the internet for everyone. Everyone? Ha! See? Everyone to laugh at. And which is the intent. But sometimes, as we all know, people can laugh at us more than with us. You know, because they're dicks. I'm just saying. What? Anyway, I just made that name up. Maybe there's a reason. Maybe there's somebody at a store I know that I actually feel for. Not in the tickly, funny, sensual kind of way at all. Now you think I'm lying. Fuck, I'm so screwed. Why do I do this? Because you enjoy it, because you are a masochist. Maybe it's a sadist? No, it's masochist, you fucking nutbag. See? So, I don't know about you, but I've been hearing a lot of pigeons lately. I don't know if it's because of where I am geographically on the planet, or if it's because of what's been happening the last couple of months. I don't know, but I'm hearing a lot of pigeons saying corporate coup, corporate coup. I'm hearing that a lot. Maybe it's just real birds. Maybe it's just people on Facebook. Maybe it's just people on Twitter. All over the place, actually. Corporate coup. Now, right there, I didn't actually steal a joke, but I do have to. It was based in a old joke. Thank you, Mr. Hicks. Once again, you know I'm a Bill Hicks lover. Unless you're just tuning in. Are you just tuning in now? Is this your first Waning Interest podcast? The smallest click on the internet? The pinball brain in your favorite machine? Probably Donkey Kong. Wait, that's not pinball. Stupid. Shit, I knew I'd mess something up within the first 5 minutes. See that? 439, 440. Consistency. It's Wednesday. Normally Wednesdays are old notebook joke days. But I think I've already given you that in less than 5 minutes. Again! we're back to consistency. Isn't that a fun thing to have? Along with fun. Wait, what? What? When? That was Joe Cruz you heard on the open, by the way. Mr. Cruz doing well in South Florida. I like to hear that. The email, waninginterestpodcast@gmail.com, waning with a Y. You knew that. You can see it right on the screen. Unless you're blind. But I would guess that you have some kind of a voiceover thing on your computer to actually spell it out for you when it's not quite the way it's supposed to be spelled, so you know. And, there. So that's why I say it. So, wait a minute. Yeah, because I have, any more? One of my best friends in the world was blind, so I feel like I know what the fuck I'm talking about. So there. I mentioned the Patreon page, didn't I? Yes, I did. God damn. By the way, the last batch of podcasts were recorded on chocolate milk. If you've been listening, that means Kimura in milk. Tonight... This is not an ad. I don't get any money from these motherfuckers. But I will say that I'm drinking some kind of tea that's twisted. And what I can say also about it is, it's if you were to do a commercial, it would be, you would say, when you really want to chug a beer without the carbonation. And a lot more sugar. Way more sugar. Jesus H. Christ. Who makes this? Oh, I can't say. But I'm halfway through number trace. Patreon, that's where I was. You thought I forgot, didn't you? Patreon.com/waning interest. Is it just waning interest? Fuck, I haven't been there in so long. I should probably look it up, but I'm not. You fucking find it. So there. Now the link is wherever you're listening to this, the link is right there. So you can just go clickety-clack, click, and it's all about my Peebles power. And thank you to my Peebles. You know what I give my Peebles? No ads, except for, gotta somehow tell you what I'm consuming, because otherwise it's no fun. Oh, did I talk about the edibles? I had half of a 25 milligram brownie because I wanted to stay a little bit sane. But I also took one of my RSO THC oil capsules, which are mixed with a, coconut oil. And I think they're quite the medicine. And but it's not even as strong of a full spectrum THC oil for medicine, but it's pretty damn close. And it's funny that not enough people make Rick Simpson oil as most people refer to it as, even though Rick Simpson gets no money for it except for selling his books and whatever, but he shows you how to do it for free. He shows you how. I've shared the link many times. You know that because you're a whip, right? Waiting Interest Podcast Pack. Bazinga. Thank you, Sheldon. But to me, that's one of the most important things next that's going to come out of the cannabis movement, along with industrial hemp. But you knew that. Or maybe you didn't. But now you do. So, consistency, see? I don't know. Boy. Nope. See, I knew I'd fuck up the word. But it's kind of right. Consistency sort of works. I'm just trying to drag this out until I can remember what my next thought was supposed to be. And that's where that tea that I've heard is twisted comes in and gives you that little break to say, hey, you were trying to say the Twitter interest waning, or Wayne Roberts 811, you can do either one. if you are a new podcast listener. Sorry, Whip. God, I'm fucking up my own show. Always. Consistency. What? I got booted for, I think it was 5 months or 6 months from Wayne Roberts 811 because of a tweet to Ellen DeGeneres and allegedly, and what was her name? Somebody named something Reese something, whatever. Don't like her, but so they had me booted because I wrote a truthful tweet that was just too truthful. So what if the C word was in there? So I had to do the interest waning, and I said, you know what, you should have had it in anyway because see? I bet you can't spell that. Thank you, Mark. I mean, Bark. What? Instagram, Wayne Roberts 811. I am too fucking lazy to have an interest waning Instagram because if you actually go to those, I don't do much posting. I'm always posting. Babbling dabbler. I'll get into it in a bit, but I work somewhere now, and I don't know what has taken over me, but I've had to, on almost every coworker, I've had to do one of my favorite cheesy jokes ever, which I believe is either from 83 or 84. I'll say the name, I'll say who it is later. You know, the corporate whore now. What? Stop. Consistency. So, the joke is that, wait a minute, is it really a joke? So, I was late getting here, so around every corner I went, and by the time I got here, my throat was so sore. I don't like my delivery on that, but you get the gist. Fucking funny. Some of you still don't even get it. I've noticed that a handful of folks, it takes about 5-10 seconds, and then they start laughing. But you can also notice the ones, that start laughing before they actually get it, and then laugh. I mean, then you can see it in their eyes that they do actually get it, like within 2 seconds of their chuckle. I recognize that shit because I've done it millions of times. Whoever smelt it dealt it. I mean, what? I couldn't think of it in time for the timing. And again, I really hated the way I actually said that, because I usually say the punchline much better. And consistency. See, did I talk about the Instagram? I don't know if you noticed. I do have to apologize for just a second for the smacky mouth. It's probably the edible mixed with that sugary tea that's somehow twisted. Again, I apologize. No Medicare for all yet in September of a how many month pandemic? I totally believe it's real. Hey. Why are people still... I don't know. I'm trying hard. Just look at the numbers. That's all I try to say. And look at the numbers. Just because some orange douchebag says it's a hoax, not actually meaning that there is no such thing as a V19 thing, whatever the I guess I don't like to say it because it's just so inundated into your head, especially on network television, that when you're with somebody who watches that shit. Because normally you don't. It fucking drive you fucking crazy. Can you tell? just because you think that it may be overblown does not mean that you think the same way as some jerk-off who has some certain title. Because that title doesn't actually matter anymore. It hasn't for a long time. And boy, the whips have heard this in many ways. So how can I renew it for the new whips that are just going, hey, look what I found. It's WWE in suits instead of tights. I've said that before. It's all bullshit. Yeah, they pretend. Yeah, they say they. Have you noticed that even though Nancy Pelosi and Chuck the Doucher and all of them that are supposedly blue, how they just talk about him and it's so blah, 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 just like everybody else. But they pass everything through with no problem. La la la, especially the war shit. Oh, Russia! Oh my God, is that shit fucking boring or what? It's like the fucking people who write that shit Cedric the Entertainer sitcom on The Neighborhood or whatever the holy fuck is that bad? That fucking show is so fucking insulting. Oh, obviously, I'm referring to the unfortunate viewing of network television that I have to go through because of where I am. Did I tell you it was Siberia? I've gone from Gator Country to where it gets fucking cold. It's not that cold yet. It's actually pretty nice right now. It's perfect, except for those fucking mosquitoes. Sorry. He's a little angry. I got some where I worked, which I'm going to get worked. No, still work. Maybe I won't go in tomorrow. Fuck it. Where I work. That one kind of got me, sorry. I try very hard not to laugh at my stupid shit, but that one got me. Because it was unexpected. Like the whole fucking thing. Whew. I know you. I know because it's like Phil Hendry now. I don't think I'm Phil Hendry, but I know I don't laugh a lot during my podcast. It's very dry. It's like you know when you get out of the shower and you take a dry little towel and you wipe the fucking mirror off because you forgot to turn the fucking fan on to keep the fucking mirror from getting fucking fogged up. Fucking fuck. Woo! Boy, that was a nice little string. Anyway, you know when you fucking table, why you gotta throw me off? Squeaky little cunt. So, you know when you do that. Sorry. Yeah! I promised I wouldn't do this. So you know how take 7? You know how damp it is? Oh, I can't believe I put this shit on the internet. Whew. Hi, T. Oh, no, wait a minute. What am I saying hi to you for? It's your fucking fault. So, so damp. Sorry, some words just make me... It's like Arthur, you know? Remember in Arthur in the beginning when he picks up the hooker? And they're just driving along, and all of a sudden he just bursts out laughing, and she starts laughing, and she's, what's so funny? Oh, sometimes I just think funny things. That's not what this was, but sort of. Whew. Whew, whew. Where was I? I don't fucking remember where the hell I was. Oh, damn. Oh, man. Peter Pan's partner picked a pecker. Peter Pan's partner, I'm referring to a lady friend of mine without saying her name, told me to have fun, and, well, there. You're welcome, sweetheart. Woo! Not even 20 minutes in, and I can't even fucking control myself. fine. Yeah, that's every hour or 30. Ooh, that's an idea. I could cut myself off. This is getting embarrassing. So where I now work, so you didn't think I was going to get back to my original point, did you? No, you just forgot because you're like, what the fuck is happening? Okay, that's fine. So where I work now, they have these things you can get that are mushy. And they're solar lights. Excuse me, twice. The gurgle and the burp. Solar lights that you can put in, like in your walkway or somewhere in your yard or whatever, but they're three little mushrooms. Three little pigs. Hey, straw, wood, brick. Oh, we should all have brick homes. Whatever, hempcrete. I'm just saying, fuck you. Lesson learned? Not yet, obviously, goddammit. So where I get my shit, wait, that didn't sound right either. So where I got these little lamps, where I work now, they are super cool, and it just dawned on me, duh. See, what a great businessman I am. I hate business so much, I haven't even thought of this. Why haven't I posted a picture on fucking Patreon? Or, I did on Facebook and Twitter, so you can follow me and see. Ha ha. I will try to remember to put it on Patreon. Hey, producer, can you know... Oh, it's me. Shit. Oh, I can just listen back and remember. That's one of the beauties of this conversation. Yeah, and the rest is shit. Anyway, so I got these lights, and one is orange, one is red, one is yellow, and then it has a little solar thing. When I bought them, I thought they were these, like most of you listening probably have some kind of solar little light that has a stake already built into it, and it's kind of mostly light plastic, and you just fucking jam it in the ground and, let it go. That's what I thought these were when I bought them. You got to fucking plug these bitches in. And they're not hard plastic. These are hand-blown glass. Badass, man. Very well done. It's thick glass, too. It's not some glass that it's not like a fucking light bulb. It's thick, and they're heavy and nice. And makes it really, and they're kind of just the right size. So it makes it real easy to drive them into the ground with a stake that you have to spin on them. But they all plug into each other, and there's a good space you can put in between them, and I don't have much. You'll see in the picture when I maybe put it up. Oh, it's up. Just on a Patreon. Patreon.com/winninginterest, I believe. Something like that. The link is there. That's the only ad you're going to hear, except for the twee. Fuck, man. I almost did it. It's T. That's twisted. Fuckhead. You know what you should do just to piss off your mom? Call yourself a cunt. You cunt. So, that's funny. A lot of people are going to get that too. Sort of an inside joke. Sort of a not inside joke, but... Back to the mushroom lamps. And you also get a little solar thing that you can put away from it as well. That's where the plug-in starts. And there's an on-off switch. Man, that's fucking badass. They are so cool. I love those lights. And I'm a minimalist. I don't have anything, but I had to buy those lights. And there's my light story. Oh, yeah, the shining light of Siberia. I needed them because, fuck, man. Fuck, cunt. What? Jesus, you're really trying to make your mom mad. I love my mom. Since 1990, up until a month last year, before Gator Country, and then Gator Country the same way, even though it was rural, but the fucking light, the streets are lit up constantly. There's no... I'm just doing my best to light up the roads, because where I am now, the lights, yeah, there are no lights on the fucking road. So when you drive at night and your eyesight sucks as bad as mine, fuck, dude. it's hard to see. And when you're scared shitless of hitting an animal like me, and your eyesight sucks, it's bad. Here's a fucking story. This is just yesterday. My buddy, I want to be discreet, so I won't tell you his name is Steve. He is a funny fuck. Oh, I'm going to get to him anyway. So, I've known him for a very long time. Anyway, I pull into the store yesterday after work, and as I get out of the car, I see, 20 yards away, there's a vehicle pointing away, and it seems like they're maybe waving at me, and I can't really tell. And there's a few people behind me, and I turn, a couple of people, and I figure, they're just waving to somebody that they know. 'Cause I don't know many people. I do, but I don't know. They don't know me. They did, but they don't now. Because I'm an agent of Hydra. So I just walk into the store and do my business. Literally had to go to the bathroom. So, not really. Well, kind of. Buying nicotine is, taking a shit somewhere. So I come back out, not even knowing, whatever. Anyway, 30 minutes later, my buddy Steve texts me. He says, saw you at so-and-so store. And I went, oh, that was you? I thought maybe waving at me? And he goes, no, I was giving you the finger. That's not a joke, man. That's why that's funny, because it's so true. My friends gave me the finger in public. Man, what am I gonna do? You're gonna fucking laugh because it was funny as fuck. Thank you, Steve. And he's gonna love being talked about on this fucking podcast because I'll make you famous. And then I'll be your Huckleberry. What was I saying before that? Before the store, the finger, my eyesight, the roads. Jesus Christ, are they dark, dude. I could not get on the road right now, especially because, the tea that's twisted. Somehow I'm going to work out a deal, even though there's no ads. But what a great way to do an ad, hey? It's very dark at night. Yeah. When the sun goes down, I don't want to be on the road. Especially with a buzz. And I did want to come back to doing the podcast after this few-month break with a couple of friends. Maybe Steve was one of them. Maybe. For something different. To hear me conversing with somebody else and actually having... he can actually have a conversation. He doesn't just fucking babble all the time. But, when you are conversing with me, the same thing happens. But I wanted to at least shut the fuck, because these people are fucking funny. There's some funny. In the last few months, I can't tell you how many times I was like, God, I wish I'd just fucking set the microphone up. Just let this whole thing go down. But I'd have to bleep so much because I know other people would go, they'd get up in the morning going, oh, stop that. I did a gram of cocaine. I don't want to be... So, I'm kidding, sort of. But that's not what you want to do and sit there and take an hour and bleep the fuck out of it. It takes the fun out. So what's the point? So I'm just me. But I wanted to do that, but they kept fucking chickening out. Come over, we'll start, in the garage and we'll have a few, we'll record, we'll go down to the bar down the street, and then we'll come back and maybe do another. Yeah, sure. Pull in. Let's just go straight to the bar and get primed. Then, they're just afraid of the fame they'll end up with from being on this huge podcast. Right? Thought it would be fun. Make them famous. Make them my Huckleberry. But it's just me, the babbling dabbler. No, I said it right. Fuck. Just leave it. It would have been take 7. Not really, because this is just one big record. There's no edits. If you didn't know that, you do now. Wait, hold on. I might need to. Yes, I do. I'm just going to set the microphone down. Oh, did you notice? Hey, Whips, have you noticed not the new Whips, but the old Whips? Have you been able to tell that I'm not smoking anything right now? I'm not talking about cannabis, of course, I already did that. Have you noticed I'm not smoking cigarettes? Huh? I thought I'd try to treat this like being on stage where I'm not allowed to smoke. And, but I might take a break in honor of Doug Stanhope, who will continue to smoke, and I probably will too, until he decides to finally, after 75 times of trying to quit, and I might do it when he does it, but not until then. I don't know why. Because you're an addict? Yep, hold on. I'm going to go get another tea. Shh, be very quiet. Hey, did I tell you I'm in a 10th wheel? I'm almost here to the fridge. I'm there. Oops. I opened the freezer. Stupid fuck. There it is. Oh, shit. I only have 2 left. That sucks. All right, I'm almost back. Hi. Yes, we are. As Papa Larry would say. I'm back. The Babbling Dabbler is back. No longer in Gator Country, in Siberia now. But you already knew that. I'm just repeating it because I'm a Babbling Dabbler. Consistency. Can you tell? Oh! I have a new friend. I know it's hard to believe. But I do. I have some old friends. I have some new friends. Sorry, I got a little urban there. My new friend, let's say it, because I like, as you know, as you old whips know, I like to be discreet. So, his name rhymes with flawed. Not the word flawed like he is well, he is. You know what I mean. This motherfucker, we fell in love at first here. Because a mutual friend let both of us know that me and Flawed, are Junkyard lovers. The band Junkyard. And if you're not yet, if you've been a whip for a certain amount of time and you haven't looked up Junkyard, you know what? I get it. It's really hard to type in, a few letters, especially the J letter. God, it is tough because, it just doesn't get used enough, so you kind of forget it's there. So, unless you, type the word adjust. So, I'm not dropping any hints. Okay, fine. I'm not. Still. So, Flawed is a big Junkyard fan, but, he has his bad side. I mean, the motherfucker, God, he likes Striper. Holy shit, Flawed. What is your fucking problem, you silly, silly douche? The fucking... God. Sorry, I'm just... Right? Yes. I heard somebody hit a buzzer that went ding, 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 ding. You know how many I heard how many somebodies I heard? Every fucking one of them. What are you doing, Todd? Flawed. Fuck, I screwed it up. How in the fuck? I'm kidding. They make good music, I guess. I've never listened to it, to be honest with you. The only fucking thing I know from Striper is To Hell with the Devil, and I don't even know if that was an actual song. I only think I remember that as being the name of an album, and I don't give so much of a fuck. I ain't looking it up to make sure I know what I'm talking about, because I don't fucking care, and that's why I'm fucking saying it and then saying it and then sticking it on the internet because I don't care. Todd, stop laughing. Anyway, all that bullshit just to get to this. He calls me Wayne Drops. Is that the coolest fucking nickname ever? Or what? That is... I hate that I said or what and ruined it with like a cliche, stupid thing. That's like... I hate when people do that, and I just did it. I hate it like when people say, that being said, shut the fuck up. I already know it was said. I was listening. Oh, we have to say that now because we know that most people aren't really listening? I get it now, but Jesus Christ, that being said, makes me want to put a gun to my fucking toe. Toe. I'm just killing time. All right, so where I work, finally getting to that. I know you've been, Wait, please get to this. My God, I'm about to pee my pants. I know, I hear you. And what do we got here? What? How fucking funny is that? I put the bottle of tea that may be twisted between my legs to give it some leverage so I could twist off the top. I look under the cap and it says spot. And because now that I've had the tea that's twisted between my legs that's been very cold and wet, and now I have a spot on my pants. That's kind of funny. Hilarious. I know. Shh. Wait a minute. It's what time? 8:46. Have I had my vitamin C? Yes, I have. And I just had a little more. Is he talking about cocaine? Shh. If I sneeze, it's a waste. Whatever. I might lick the fuck. I see. This is when you're smart. When you've been the babbling dabbler in things, and I'm mainly talking. I go full bore on everything except for I'm mainly. Please, I hope my fucking parents don't hear this, but yeah, when I'm talking about dabbling, if you tell anybody, I'm gonna have you fucking killed. So, I'm mainly talking about illicit drugs. I've only dabbled. I've never been an addict. Well, what about Vicodin? Well, sort of, but it was more of the only way I could go to work. Oh, that was a long time ago. Point is, one of the things you'll learn now, just keep this to yourselves. When you do that, I'm not saying to, I'm saying if so, because I know how the human goes. Fuck, that almost rhymed. There's a song that I'm gonna write. I'm a gonna. Woo, that one was, right. That was not my butt. That was my ankle rubbing against the thing. I did not. See, I'm not a gassy person. Shh. So, when you're doing a certain drug that's in a powder form, let's just say when it's snowing, if you're smart, you start right away if you've never done it before, and you start the right way because you do your homework. Or when you just smarten up after doing it so many times, going, wait a minute. Because tissues, you know how they break? They're very breakable. They're very, like cheap TP, which we shouldn't have anyway. You should have a goddamn bidet. You start to learn that, hey, if I'm going to be doing around a gram, you know what I should do, have handy? Not tissues. I should have paper towels. Absorbent paper towels, so you don't go having a gram and then flushing it down the toilet after sneezing. You could lick the fucking... I'm just saying, people do that. I'm not saying I have, but I will next time because I just thought of it. Like there'll be a next time. That's fucking funny. You can't get snow in Siberia. So it has been a while. Don't you love those, riding out those pauses? They're good pauses. I try to time them right, even though they're not written. I just try to act like I do when I'm around my fucking folk, who I try to hope everybody's my folk. You know, that's all I try. All I want to do is, as you know, to get a little serious, is just make people fucking chuckle. Get their mind, at least for a few seconds, off of the horse manure that they live through every day that they try to block out. I'm just one of those millions that are trying to brighten the day without being able to, you know, stick my fingers in there truly, if I can say that. You ever had your finger up a person's butthole? Those that got that fully, I love you. I love the rest of you too, but there's a little extra oomph on the ones that truly got that, because I said it in the Peter Graves way in Airplane. It's really warm, right? So, and we're talking about adults. Ow, why did I have to hit my leg and make it feel like it was at work? Oh, that's instant karma telling you, get back to what the fuck you were talking about, jackass. Okay, stop it. Where did this voice come from? I don't know, but this is the brain. I was talking about the brain last night. Or no, it was the night before. So listen. Thank you, Fez. I love the brain. Got me in trouble. Anyway. One of the reasons that I've taken a break from the podcast is somebody about to walk in the fucking door and interrupt this? Because I'm getting to some good shit. This sucks moose. Break time. Break's over. So, as most true whips would know, fucking Blanche walks in the goddamn door. She told me, oh, did I tell you I live with my mom in a 10th wheel? Yeah, it's 5, but I like to add a little more and make it think like, you know, we're high end, you know. Yeah, some people live in a 5th wheel. Yeah, well, I have a little extra money, motherfucker. I live in a 10th wheel, so fuck you. So, fucking Blanche. Jesus. Now I'm outside now with my friend, you know, Peter Pan's partner. You know the reference. You better. Otherwise, you didn't hear the first hour, but why would you skip ahead, you know, in this and miss so much, you know, genius? Anyway, if you hear somebody in the background being a pain in the ass with their laughter, it's her. Or, I'm sorry, she. I'm trying to be gender specific. Man, this teeth that may be twisted. Oh, apparently, that's right. She's just jumped in. She's new at the moment. She's heard the podcast, of course, before, but she's never been present as it's being recorded, so it's really giving her a tickle. See? I don't lie. You know that. You've listened to this for 76. Okay, if you're new, you'll go back. 76 fucking hours of this shit. And it's free? You're goddamn right. I intend to keep everything free because I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, what I was telling you in front of company, you know, being a complete pain in the ass, you know, God getting in my way while I'm trying to record an hour, you know, trying to be a fun audience for me. What a pain in the ass, you know. It is fun to hear somebody laughing in the background finally, and when you're listening to this. I told you, it's dry. This is T-twisted. What? Oh, did you hear that? That was my bum. I can open it and it sounds like a machine. Because I'm Borg. Those are for you. That's for Tim Washburn specifically, Star Trek fan. So, what was I talking about before I was talking about my butt? What was I Damn it! Peter's friend. She can't even help remind me. What? I was saying something. Oh, I think she might have peed. I hear she has a small bladder. Shh. If you tell anybody, I'll fucking kill you. Oh, that's what I was telling you. I'll probably remember the other one too, but the one I really meant to get back to. Holy shit, dude, you better speed it up. You only got 14 fucking minutes left. Who's talking to themselves? Me. So, like I said, it's been a while. It's been a few months because I decided to go back to a different kind of corporate world that I'd have already had experience in, and deeper. I want to go so blue. Oh my God. No. Anyone who's listening went, oh God, thank you. Except for the part of, oh no, you threw him again. Good thing I write this shit down. At least the bullet points. Hey, did I ever tell you I did a podcast called Nate the Bullet? You can look that up too. Bullitt. Oh man, oh, God, somebody has a problem. I think she smokes pot. Shh. If you, like I said, you tell anybody, I'll fucking kill you. Allegedly. So I wanted to go more blue collar. Jesus. Peter's friend. So, different kind of corporate experience, where you go in and where you're fucking doing a lot of physical labor on a holiday like Labor Day, and just for instance, and you don't even get paid fucking time and a half. No, it's so corporate now that that's how it used to be, and better. Now it's no. You know what we'll do? What we're gonna do is just let you accrue later holiday time, because we know this is a big turnaround in this business, so you're probably not going to be here long, and that's one way we're going to save money, because I need a bigger fucking yacht. That's not funny, but it's true. I'm so glad somebody's here to laugh besides me. Do not apologize for chuckling. There's no crying about chuckling in podcasting. Now, just get to the goddamn point, man. I'm trying. I'm not saying where I work because that's just not cool, and because it's corporate, you have to do this whole thing in front of a computer, kind of like I am right now, and say that you're not going to do what I'm doing right now, which is talking about them on some kind of social media, blah, blah, blah. So I'm not going to tell you who they are, but I will say if they had a radio station, they'd be WLWS, Tim and James in the morning, Ben, Rob, and Richard in the afternoon. That's what they would be. They'd fucking rock. But they don't have a radio station, so, of course. And they don't pay time and a half on a holiday called Labor Day. So, obviously, they don't rock. Fucking twats. The best part about this is a whole bunch of new whips are my coworkers, and they are going to enjoy the shit out of listening to this. Right? Right? Right?
Right.
Thank you. Jesus, I didn't want to have to say it. Can you tell I'm picking my teeth? Because of this gig, man, which is cool. I work with some pretty cool fucking people that so far after, almost 3 months, there's a nice little handful that I would never say anything bad about. And as you know, as a Waning Interest podcast pack member, excuse you, Peter's friend. Where's my tea twisted? Oh, wait, it was right there. Oh, my God. You are such a drunk. So, anyway. Does she have the coolest laugh? She's like a Kim Carnes singing, but laughing instead. That's badass, dude. Whatever. Point. What was... Oh, besides the one that I'm sticking into my butt, my toothpick. Ow. And there's another one. I got these fucking things everywhere. You know the little flosser toothpick things, the little green things? Well, they come in green if you want the menthol, like me. Because I'm black. She didn't get that because she's not a racist. Hey, can you open that for me? Thank you so much. That bottle opening was brought to you by Peter's friend, who was obviously teaching me how to fly. Oh, so because of this work, which I actually enjoy, because you should see my fucking biceps. Stop laughing. That's not the funny part. Everybody knows, well, anybody that's known me for, I don't know, 68 hours. I like to pull numbers out of my bum. So, shh. Shh. Don't you want to hear the crickets? Literally. I told you I was in Siberia. What was I saying? Something about work, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, the physical labor, which is actually... Oh, because a lot of people have asked me when they see my tattoos. I have three. I have inner forearm. Some whips know this, some don't. Depending on where you've picked up this hour of bullshit. One is on my inner left forearm. The other two are on my biceps. And usually people go, why? When they ask, if they ask, all two of them, they said, that's not funny. This makes it very hard to do a crowd because I haven't been in front of a crowd in almost a year. This last time I did stand up. Man. Whatever. So, they usually ask, why the biceps? And I said, obviously to make my arms look bigger. I'm so fucking sick and tired of people going, what are those strings hanging out of your t-shirt? It's not cool. So anyway. Obviously, the tats are fading, so the workout is making them look a little stretchy and bigger, and, things are good. Oh, my fucking shins and my fucking thumbs hurt. But anyway, the worst part is the gloves that I wear, and they give you gloves, and you could oh my God, how rude, how fucking rude. This is a new studio, by the way. I'm upgrading. I have windows that... I got power windows. Hella studio. So, and you can smoke too. That's the coolest part. You're welcome. So, I know, it made me calm down. They give you some, but they're running out. They've ordered more. Now, we've got masks coming out of our ass. But the fucking gloves they give you to do your work, they've run out of giving us. And those fucking things after a week, man, your hands stink. And I've been holding this fucking microphone to my face, breathing this in. And no wonder my humor is like a dry cloth that you wipe on the fucking mirror after a shower. That's how dry it is, nice and damp.
I was wondering what the smell was.
Shh. Ruined it. That was my deodorant. So, my hands fucking stink. But maybe it is my deodorant. That's what it is. I rubbed too much on, and now it's coming down and coming out of my hands and making some... It's not the gloves that I wear 17 hours a day. No, it's that fucking... Should I shower? So, anyway, I'm starting to bomb, so I got to bring it back. I got to find a good closer because, Peter's friend is... There's nothing like making somebody laugh who says they're sorry for laughing. See, there it goes again. It's like a little nerve. It's right next to the one that makes you go pee. So, oh, you thought you smelled something. Oh, guys, if I could record the smell. That's not, I'm kidding. It's weed. It's just weed. Yes, you can pass that over. Thank you so much. But when you go somewhere new, and you run into folks that go immediately, you look at somebody or you hear them, and you go, "Oh, that's fucking so and so. That's like a relative, or or some other version of somebody that you already know." Dude, this new place. Immediately, I go into this place, and right there, the folks that I work with that I'll never say anything bad about so far, one of them, I got to keep from calling him another name because he looks like a younger version of a dude that I've known for the last decade. I don't want to say his name, Logan, because that would be weird. That's okay, though, because the person I'm actually talking about, I won't say his name because... that'd be even not weird. So, and then there's two dudes that one sounds like a buddy of mine that I've known for 8 years, and the other one looks like him. It's fucking, and their sense of humor, dude, it's fucking funny. It's it happens everywhere I go. You know those, and I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm trying to wrap it up because the best one is this story. So, remember when I said about the computers, stupid shit you got to take, the corporate thing. We got to go sit in a resource center with all these fucking computers and put to sleep by fucking watching all these stupid fucking corporate videos. And what's really funny is when the ones that are recorded in North Carolina, and this is all this corporate stuff, and they're talking like this, and then you get up in here on the forklift, and you like, oh my God, that's the fucking corporate cunt from that fucking state. That's so funny when they talk like that. It's funny to me anyway. So, stop making me laugh at my own shit. Fuck, I didn't mean to snort. So... she did. So I'm sitting there, and I have to get through this bullshit, and it's fucking freezing in this little resource room. This is like within the first couple weeks I was there. And there was a few people that would come in and like log in or use the other computer right next to me for shit, same kind of shit, whatever. One day it was so cold in there, I pulled my left arm into my T-shirt through the arm just to put it around my body. It was so cold, and just sitting there and using my right hand to, use the mouse, blah, click through all that bullshit. And there was a few people that came in, like I said. And then a week later, one of those girls that came in and used the computer right next to me, she comes up to me. Her name was, I won't say her name because that would be indiscreet. So let's just say it rhymes with Aiton. So she says, oh my God, she stops me. Goes, I thought you only had one arm. I was like, wow, even goes to hire people that only have one arm. What's this man going to do? Oh no, I said the name. Well, we'll have a little bleep there. Thankfully, I listened back. So I changed my name on my name tag from Wayne to Bucky as a little Winter Soldier thing. But before that, it was Britney. And that's another story that I forgot to start to tell. But anyway, watch Redacted tonight, Corbett Report, Jimmy Dore Show, Kim Iverson, Cock Linksey, Abby Martin. Look for yourself. I'm just here to be a fun, babbling lecturer, dabbler. Remember, we're all Neo, a.k.a. One Star Ran Long. Had to bump Joe Rogan. Thanks, Gary. Daddy loves you.